What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. Today's video is all about habits, removing habits that are holding you back and installing habits that are going to help you get lean and stay lean. We're going to do this vlog style. I'm going to share every meal I eat for the day, footage from my training, my overall active lifestyle, and the habits that I'm building upon. I am absolutely loving my new morning routine. What I used to do is wake up between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, go pee, and then immediately turn on my phone, check the dating app, see if any women messaged me while I was sleeping, get on the Jack After 40 app, see if any clients sent me messages, open up my email, see what came through in the middle of the night. And I found there was just so many inputs going through my head that it was really tough to focus. I just felt overwhelmed and distracted, and it took me a while to regain my focus. So now what I do, still wake up between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, go pee, make my bed, and then immediately do deep work. So about 60 to 90 minutes of complete focused, undistracted work, whether it's editing a video, writing client workout programs, writing some pages for the Jack After 40 book. It's just undistracted work. The phone isn't on at all. It's still off in my bedroom drawer. So it's out of sight, out of mind, and I just find I am so incredibly focused. I'm being more creative rather than reactive to all the stuff that's going around me. During that 60 to 90 minutes of deep work, I am savoring every sip of 2 cups of coffee with a little bit of unsweetened cashew milk in there. Then Chief and I get out for our morning walk. It's usually right around sunrise, so it's freaking gorgeous out there, just so peaceful. It felt really awkward to bring my phone with me today. It's been a long time since I brought it with me. I used to bring it all the time, and I found once again it was very distracting. I'd hear the alerts going off. I'd be very tempted to take pictures of everything, whether it's the sunrise or animals. And now that I've been leaving it at home, I just find I'm way more grounded in the moment and really soaking up my surroundings, really appreciating everything that is around me, really beginning my day with a great sense of gratitude. Then I get home from that morning walk and I'll write in my gratitude journal and just sharing some things I'm grateful in regards to work, to energy, to love, because like coming back from that work, the walk, my mind is full of so many things that I'm grateful for. So I just want to get it all down on paper. It's just a great keepsake down the road as well. It just starts your day off on the right foot. While I am writing that, I am typically enjoying my breakfast shake: 1 cup of homemade kefir, 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk, an assload of spinach, a banana, and a scoop of protein powder in here. As you can see, this is a habit that is never going to go away. I've been following my channel for years, this has been my go-to breakfast. Chief gets some kefir along with it. He's like salivating. As soon as he hears me open up the fridge and getting ready to make my kefir shake, he starts salivating and can't wait for his little dish of kefir as well. So after this, then I dive into some more work. This is usually when I'll check in with the Jack After 40 app to see if any clients' messages came through in the middle of the night, and just send my clients some motivational messages for the day, just keeping them on point, on track, focused on their goals, and celebrating mini victories with them. So just appreciating the process, keeping the focus on the process, and being true to themselves. It's time for my pre-workout meal. I've got 4 free-range eggs from my friend's local farm. Absolutely delicious. So I made a little omelet with those, then sprinkled on a little bit of Tex-Mex cheese, and then put on some steamed veggies. I got some an Asian blend in there. 2/3 cup oats, 140 grams of frozen mixed berries, a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top there. This is an incredibly satiating meal. After this, I'm gonna get in the shower. So I'll be hitting the gym in about 90 minutes. So this will definitely be fueling an incredible workout today.
There is growing scientific evidence that you can train your brain to get better at self-control. What does willpower training for your
One of the habits that I developed at the beginning of 2022, since I began the Optimized coaching program, is listening to some sort of self-growth audio while I'm shaving and taking a shower. Just a great way to fill my mind with positive personal growth information that's just going to help me become the best version of myself. Right now I'm listening to a philosopher's note from the book The Willpower Instinct, again, part of the Optimized coaching program. It's hard to believe that we've already gone through 7 months of this 300-day coaching course. Absolutely freaking loving it, and I'll be listening to more audios as the day goes on. Absolutely freaking crushed that back and bicep workout. I am just in the freaking zone, leveling up my game. I find each and every week. I haven't had this much fun in the gym in a real long time. I think just so freaking amped up to give the best of myself to all that I'm doing each and every day. I am just loving life at this moment, if you can't feel my energy here. So habits that I've got going on when it comes to my weight training, 5 days per week, and it's usually the 5 weekdays. Yeah, it's probably not ideal in some situations where I could use like a little rest day in between, but I just really love having the weekends to do other activities, whether it's hiking, paddleboarding, just doing other stuff with friends, getting out and just living life to the fullest there. So it tends to be like most other people, they have the weekends off, so I kind of save my time for that there. But every once in a while I'll hit the gym on a weekend, and especially if I am like midweek really feeling the fatigue and I really do need a break, then I'll carry it over to the weekend there. So always listening to my body and making the decisions that are best in that moment. Now, a new habit for me is on the way to the gym. I used to listen to music, just amp myself up with that. Now I'm listening to the optimized coaching audios, getting me amped up in a different way, just really focused on personal growth, becoming the best version of myself, and just making me want to level up my game. Like I said, in all aspects of life, leveling up my game here in the gym, giving the best of myself, like really grounding myself in the moment. Like what's most important to me right now, like the gym is my sacred time. And I used to check my phone in between sets, especially now that I'm mostly working out on my own. I'd check social media, which can really freaking distract you, especially you catch something that maybe a little triggering or something, or at least occupies your brain space and it distracts you from giving your best effort with your training there. So now no longer do I check my phone while I'm training. I get my music on, headphones on, and in the zone. The only thing that I allow to distract me is talking with the bros in the gym there. Like the camaraderie, I feed off that. I don't care if it means I'm resting an extra minute or two between sets. I end up giving more of myself to that following set, not only because I had more rest, but because I freaking love the bros in here. Like, they amp me up. They bring out the best in me, and I hope that I bring out the best in them as well. So that is a welcome distraction I love. And again, I think by not being focused, if between sets you got your head buried in your phone, you're not going to be making eye contact with others. You're not going to form friendships in there. You're not going to thrive from the camaraderie. So you're really going to miss out on what's going on right there in front of you. So that has been a welcome new habit in my life here. And the new habit is just really amping up my game in the gym there, like really trying to find that new level. I know I'm going to be 47 pretty soon, been training for over 30 years, damn near my genetic potential, but man, I am just trying to squeeze every last little bit out here and enjoying this ride as much as I can. Right now I'm going to enjoy this ride home and get ready for my post-workout meal. On to my post-workout meal, another staple of mine. Look forward to this after every workout. It's so refreshing, it's light, like I'm still feeling satisfied from that pre-workout meal. So I've got 260 grams of vanilla Greek yogurt, 0% fat. I'll mix it up. Sometimes I've been kind of hooked on the coconut Greek yogurt or cherry Greek yogurt. I used to always do plain Greek yogurt, but I'm just getting a little bit of variety in there. I've got 140 grams of frozen strawberries in here. Absolutely freaking delicious. Again, it's so habit forming. It's so hard for me not to have this meal. I may swap this out if I go to the cafe and I decide to have like a banana loaf or pumpkin loaf or some sort of treat from the cafe, then this might be one of the meals that I swap out for the day. Another habit of mine is making sure that I get in 2 of these 40-ounce bottles of water each and every day. I find it really helps with my mental focus, clarity. It helps me control my appetite and definitely has a positive impact on my workouts. Typically, I'll drink one of these during my workouts, and then I have at least one of these spread out throughout the rest of the day. I tend to taper off my water intake as the day goes on, just so I don't wake up in the middle of the night having a pee, and I get a great quality sleep each and every night. It's been an incredibly productive day of work. I'm going to head out for a pre-dinner bike ride right now. It is scorching out, but one of the new habits that I'm building into my lifestyle is improving my cardiovascular endurance, my cardiovascular conditioning, and than my VO2 max. So prioritizing this right now. It took a little bit of a hit when I pulled my hamstring doing some hill sprints about 5 weeks ago, but it is on the mend. Feeling, I'd say like 99% better. So I'm gonna test it out with a good ride today. That was a freaking incredible bike ride. Got a great sweat on, a great pump going on. Really felt good to loosen up my legs. My hamstrings are still tight from doing Romanian deadlifts like 4 days ago. That was the first time I've done Romanian deadlifts since pulling the hamstring there. So this just felt incredible. As soon as I got home, got the steak on the smoker, cook it to an internal temperature of 133 degrees. So I had turned the smoker up to 450 degrees, and so it wasn't on there for very long. It should be nice and juicy. I've got some rice that I cooked in some spicy Thai broth. I've got some mushrooms, a red pepper, and some grape tomatoes. Really looking forward to diving into this. As you can see, Chief, he is really chomping at the bit, waiting patiently to get a little taste himself. Chiefy Dog and I are winding down for the night here, so dinner was absolutely freaking incredible. I cooked that steak to perfection. That was a 13-ounce steak. So freaking juicy, so freaking tender, just melted in my mouth. So I would say overall, I'm roughly right around just a gentle calorie surplus for the day. I didn't track calories. I weighed some of the stuff. It's just automatic for me when I weigh my oats and berries. I weigh the Greek yogurt and berries there, the shake. It's easy to measure when you're pouring stuff in there. It's effortless for me to weigh it. But because I'm in this habit of eating those 3 meals, I mean, those meals are just automatic for me. It's mindless for me, just as like getting a coffee and a muffin or coffee and a bagel is mindless for some people, and having a sandwich for lunch is mindless for people. Like, those meals are effortless and mindless to me. I'm trying to get a little bit of variety in my meals. I try to prepare them a little bit differently each and every time, but yeah, that's the thing of building these habits. You don't need to rely on tracking anymore, and I have built these habits of really having that heightened sense of awareness when I'm eating, like taking my time, chewing, like savoring every bite, paying attention to my satiety cues, and like how I'm feeling right now, like how I'm feeling at the end of the day right now. Just like satisfied, just a little bit more than satisfied. So I know I've consumed more than enough food, more than an adequate amount of calories to support my lifestyle, support my gains here. It's been an active day. So after dinner, rested my belly for a bit, was talking to my neighbors, having a great conversation out there, and then I did 30 minutes of yoga. So start off the day, 30-minute walk. Midday, did a 60-minute workout. Went for a bike ride, 30-minute bike ride at the end of my work day there, and then winding down at the end of the day doing yoga. So 30-minute yoga session there. So people will probably look at that and go like, what the hell? Like, there's no way I have time to get all that kind of activity in my day. But so not only am I trying to build positive habits in my life, but I've acknowledged like the negative habits that I want to eliminate from my life, and it's distractions. And the number one distraction is my cell phone. So like I said, like the routine, like I don't look at it in the morning until I've like done my deep work and I get back from my walk. And then once I'll do the brief check-in and check it, and then it goes away. It goes in the drawer in the other room. I don't look at it. Out of sight, out of mind. Like, I hardly look at my phone at all. It's amazing when I really thought about like how much time I was spending on social media, and just, it's so easy. It's when it's there in front of you, it's so easy. You're doing work and just pick it up and quick look, and you are so unproductive when you do that. So my work days, like that was an 8-hour incredibly productive day of work. So you think of 8 hours of work, 9 hours in bed, so roughly like 8.5 hours of sleep. So that's 17 hours right there. Half-hour walk, hour workout, half-hour bike ride, half-hour of yoga there. That's another like 2.5 hours there. So you're looking at like at the end of the day there, looking at just over, well, it takes me about 20 minutes to drive to the gym, 20 minutes to drive home. So just over 20 hours of time. So I still got a little under 4 hours to do whatever the heck I want. I freaking love my work. I love my job. I love what I do. So if there's nothing going on, I'll do a little bit more work, or I'll spend time with the family, and that's the thing with the activities. Walking, biking, yoga, working out, you can do that with friends and family as well. So It's not like you're taken away from those things, but I still have like almost 4 hours to do other things that I enjoy in life because I've been so productive with the rest of my day here. So yeah, I may do it, mingle with the neighbors, or like right now, Chief and I are winding down here for an hour. We're waiting for the sunset that's gonna set in just about an hour here. I'm just gonna pet him. It's so relaxing, it's so soothing. And then after this, I'll go in the house, I'll pop in the meditation audio and then relax into a deep sleep. Habit building. So being aware of the negative habits that I want to eliminate and then the positive habits that I want to instill. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share thoughts, share insights, share your feedback and your experience. What habits are you looking to eliminate? What habits are you looking to instill? I can't wait to hear from you. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Both Chiefy Dog and I are wishing you an amazing day.